What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth again coming at you at June the 1st with another podcast. We're going to really look at this as an extension of my first show when I was discussing on we need men to stand up and be men. And when I did that show, I was upstairs, was looking at the computer and looking at some videos, and something sparked my interest. And the thing that sparked my interest was I had to revisit the Baltimore protest. And this podcast show is going to be called the Baltimore Protest Hypocrisy. Oh, yes, the Baltimore protest hypocrisy. Why did I say it is hypocrisy? Because we as a people are hypocrites ourselves. For an example, you ever notice, brothers, sisters, that whenever a cop shoot us down, we get mad at the cop, we go and march, we go and protest, destroy our own neighborhoods. We get so mad when the cops shoot us down, and we yell and we scream and we sing no justice, no peace. We shall overcome. But when you look at the main people or the main groups that is leading the protest, you have the Crips, you have the Bloods, and you have the Nation of Islam. People, that Baltimore protest is garbage. That Baltimore protest is the biggest hypocrisy ever. Why? Because Bloods, Crips, don't you got blood on your hand? Huh? Don't you got blood on your hand, Crips? Yeah, we know. We know Crips. I watch documentaries after documentaries of the Crips walking around with guns, shooting Bloods shooting Crips. So let's get this straight, you stupid idiots. You mean to tell me that the Bloods and Crips can shoot people down in the street, but it's not okay for cops to do it? Right, right. I get it. Because black people want to shoot their own people and get mad when somebody else shoot the people that they want to shoot. The Bloods and Crips is out there protesting? No, we should all protest the Bloods and Crips. How about that? We should protest them. Why is it that the Bloods and the Crips is seen as the alpha males wanting to restore order when they've been in disorder and has destroyed our community? And let me remind you, out of the Bloods and Crips, these kids are coming from single mothers. A lot of people in these gangs, the Bloods and the Crips, they're there because they joined the gang so they can bring food home to their family. And by doing that, they don't give a damn about their own people. They're controlling drugs, the trafficking, and stuff like that. What I mean by trafficking, they have to go get the drugs somewhere, and they're control corners they don't own. The white man, all he has to do is go up there and tell the Bloods and Crips, you don't own this corner. As a matter of fact, when a cop car comes, they scatter like cockroaches. How many times do we have to be stupid people to understand that the very same people that is protesting is the same people that has destroyed the community? And here is where it ties in to Real Men Stand Up, my first show. Why? Because black woman, you're the one who's spreading your legs to them. You're the one who's spreading your legs to these niggas of the Bloods and the Crips. You're spreading your legs like crazy, doing all kind of wickedness like crazy, twerking, sucking dick in bathrooms and everything. I watched the documentaries. You women are crazy. But these are the men that you sleep with. Remember, it's okay to sleep with the Bloods and the Crips and do all these things, but yet you can't even open up your heart to a man that actually love y'all. So when you look at the Baltimore riot, why do you destroy your own community? Huh? You get mad, so you destroy your own community. How come you don't destroy your own oppressor's community? Huh? What is up with y'all? Baltimore, and I'm not picking on Baltimore. I'm not picking on Baltimore because this is like that in majority of our communities. Bloods and Crips fight each other, not getting along, but want to come together because they mad because a cop shot one of us down. But yet, none of y'all cry and weep when an innocent little girl or little boy gets shot by a bullet. That protest is nothing but hypocrisy, full of hypocrisy. If you don't want cops to shoot us down, then Bloods Crips, get rid of your gang and put down your gun. I don't see y'all going over to the police force with guns and shooting them down. Wouldn't that make sense by logic? I mean, think about it, Bloods and Crips. I'm talking to you, Bloods and Crips, you idiots. By logic, if you don't want cops to shoot, when you hear a Blood shoot down a Crip or a Crip shoot down a Blood, you find out who that person is, and what do you Bloods and Crips do? You go look for that person, and you don't give a damn who's in the way. You're going to kill that person and make a statement. You mess with one of my people, you're going to die. Well, by logic, shouldn't you put that to the cops? You cops, you shoot one of our people down, we're gonna come shoot you down. But no, you Bloods and Crips, see how much of a punks y'all are? Y'all set up and protest. How come you didn't take that same force as you would your own people? Right, because that's your people. That's your people. So it's okay to murder your own people. It's okay to sell drugs and kill your own people. It's okay to set up territory and have everybody live in fear. But yet, when a cop does it, it's wrong. It's wrong, right? So if the cops is doing that and it's wrong, then what you do with Bloods and Crips is wrong yourself. But no, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to deal with that. We don't want to talk about the main issues. And black women, let me tell you something. The reason why you're with these Bloods and Crips is because these Bloods and Crips, they know how to turn $5 into $5,000. You're benefiting off of it. You're benefiting off of this. I watch all kind of movies and stuff where it has always has a gang member, and the gang member acquires so much wealth, so much money, and then he gets out the gang, and all of a sudden you're living a good life. Again, tell me that ain't hypocrisy. And you women always gotta open up your mouth and want to judge. And look at that woman who beat her child because he protesting. What that woman did was abuse, because let me tell you something. There was a video, and I'm going to try to find it and put it in the links, of a father who caught his two daughters twerking on YouTube. The father took out a belt and beat his daughters behind, chastised his daughter on YouTube. That father was arrested. Now, my question is, here's the hypocrisy. Why wasn't that mother, the so-called mother of the year, why wasn't she arrested? Hmm? Why wasn't she arrested? When you watch it, when you watch go on Tommy Sotomayor um, site on YouTube, you can see it. You can see it. In that, what that mother did, it showed her being belligerent towards her son, beating her son. You know what I'm saying? Punching her son, hitting her son like crazy, and that was seen as good. That was seen as good. So all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is if we're gonna sit up there and act like that we are against violence, and while we as a nation is violent towards each other. Bloods and Crips, you gotta bring all these guns to get one person. And a lot of times you be killing people that had nothing to do with your stupid crap anyway. But I know, it's a cop. It's a cop that did it. We think it's wrong. Well, you know what? I think it's wrong. Well, I know it's wrong to sell drugs in the community. But y'all do it anyway. I know it's wrong to shoot your brother down in the street and kill him. Well, why you shoot your brother? Well, he owed me $10, but yet you're the same person. Here goes the hypocrisy. Who, when you're in debt, want people to take it easy on you. And all of that snitching and stuff, Bloods and Crips, come on. All of that snitching and stuff like that that y'all talking about, don't snitch this, don't snitch that. Hey, I watched a show called Take a Number long time ago. Gotta find that on YouTube to see if that's in there. But it's a show where people who in the gang and stuff who been in prison for a very long time, is tired of sitting in prison, started to talk. The matter of fact, the ones who talk about don't snitch the most is the one who's rolling over like crazy. So here's their hypocrisy in a group. To be truthful, there is no loyalty in these gangs at all. There's no loyalty at all. And because there's no loyalty, I cannot honor and will never honor a protest until you black people put down the guns and stop murdering your own people. Then I could be able to come with y'all and tell cops we ain't gonna stand for you killing our people no more. Why should I sit up there and hold hands with saying sing kumbaya and sing we shall overcome when that same person's hand has blood on it? That same person's hand. In the Nation of Islam, I know y'all try to be as peaceful as y'all can, but a lot of times y'all go off and want to hurt your own people too. Y'all want to hurt your own people too. So when we look at it, I always say this in this sense, when my people want to sit up there and threaten, because I've been threatened plenty of times by Muslims themselves who are actually my people. I've been threatened so many times by my own people more than white people. I've been threatened so many times, and my thing that I always say is all the threats that you have sent me, all the threats that I've been through and stuff, how come you yourself don't take those threats to your own oppressor? Because it's funny, you're going after people who are not oppressing you, but yet you won't go after your oppressor. See, if you're going to impress me, if you're going to say that you stand for justice, shouldn't you execute righteous judgment? Shouldn't you execute that? No, no, because everybody wants to redefine what righteous judgment is. Everybody wants to redefine it. You only want justice whenever it suits you. I always say this. They always say the saying is, do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Well, if you want justice, shouldn't you be out there creating justice for someone else? You selling drugs in my neighborhood, you pimping our women out, and women, you are willingly pimping yourself out like crazy. When y'all doing all of this stuff, you are bringing our community down even more. But everybody wants honored. Everybody wants to look at it as the alpha male. To tell you the truth, you drug dealers, you Crips and Bloods, you're not alpha males. You're not alpha males whatsoever. You're just a bunch of emotionless or run by emotion people like crazy. Why are you run by emotions? You run by emotions because when somebody offends you, you want to kill them. You have that same mentality as your oppressor. So remember that. I do not support the Baltimore protests at all. Because the only ones I need to protest is the ones who are sick and tired of your Crips and Blood in the neighborhood. Who is sick and tired of y'all? Yeah, we need a Caucasian man, the so-called white man, to come in with his law enforcement to get rid of y'all. Because y'all are cancer. And I bet you Crips and Blood murder more people than cops in your own area. Time I look in the documentary, y'all killing one another. But yet y'all want to march? Come on, black people. Grow up. Black women, grow up. This ends, I don't know, just let me know your opinion. This is how I feel. You're getting the raw truth from the raw truth. This is how I feel. I want to know how you feel. Leave your comments. I don't care if it's good or bad. Deference, I don't care. And also check out the Obsidian's media network. He has a video on it too, and he has a lot of video too, and subscribe to his channel. But till then, I'm the raw truth, and this is the show. Let me know how you feel.